So most people in Australia don't know who Edmund Barton was, and the ones that do only know about him because of a Toyota ad in my childhood, yeah? Like, he was our first Prime Minister. This is going viral at the moment in Australia. I've seen 3 or 4 different people share it, and it's dumb as fuck. It's stupid. You look stupid for sharing it, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, it's this, like, internetization of political theory, right? Like, so many people, they've just been algorithmed into American politics, and they try and put American political ideals into an Australian context. We don't have founding fathers in Australia. We don't have the concept of founding fathers. If you were looking to go back in history, look back in history for someone to, like, be like, yeah, that guy really believed in Australia, and we should look at the things that he has to say and base Australia based around those 100-year-old thoughts, right? Like, there isn't a person, and if there was, it'd probably be Henry Lawson. It definitely wouldn't be Edmund Barton. That's for fucking certain. Secondly, Edmund Barton was the bloke that instituted the White Australia policy. This fucking meme, he's talking about white people only. He doesn't think brown people or Asians are even people. Why are you using this guy as a positive example of anything? I've written them down, right, because I didn't want to get them wrong. I've got 3 quotes for you from Edmund Barton, the bloke that you are touting as a founding father of Australia that we should somehow emulate or, like, live by, yeah? The doctrine of the equality of man was never intended to apply to the equity of the Englishman and the Chinaman. Now, for all you dumbasses that don't know what that means, he's saying, yeah, equality of man, equality of white people, like French people and German people and English people are all equal, but, like, that was never intended to apply to Asians, yeah? Like, the second quote, we are guarding the last part of the world in which the higher races can live and increase freely. So, Australia's just the last place that white people can live without being forced to mingle with brown people, you know what I mean? Number 3, it's necessary that we should be one people and remain one people without the mixture of other races. So, like, if you're putting a fucking thing together like this, trying to be like, yeah, look, multiculturalism's fine, but you have to do what Australians want, and you're quoting this Edmund Barton guy that you go, oh yeah, I remember that fence-building Toyota ad where they mentioned he was the first Prime Minister, right? Like, yeah, let's listen to our founding father. Like, do some fucking research. The man was a cunt, and you're a cunt for sharing his fucking racist opinions masquerading as equality. You're too stupid to realise that that man was an asshole, and so you share things. You just share them. Anyway, point being, Edmund Barton was a horrible bloke, and I would not have a beer with him these days, or back then. He was a conservative even in his own time period, right? Like, I hate this shit. I hate this shit, you know what I mean? Like, nobody who knows who Edmund Barton was, in reality, no one who is actually a historian in Australia would ever share a positively, like, inclined immigration quote about the bloke. He was, like, vehemently racist.